very much. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. You know, a lot of people say to me, why did you come into show business?
That's funny, that.
What?
'Cause a lot of people say that to me.
What?
Why did you come into show business? Why did Ernie Wise come into show business, they ask me.
Look, aren't you going to say good evening to the ladies and gentlemen?
What for? They haven't spoken to me.
Now, be very careful.
Be very careful. That's double, that is very careful.
We've had difficulty.
You want to walk on again?
All right.
Right. Be very what?
Be very careful.
Why?
Well, we've had a little difficulty with this audience tonight.
They wouldn't come in, I can tell you that.
They're our kind of audience.
Of course they are. They're all drunk. Who, Ernie? Who, in your opinion, is the worst businessman in the world?
You.
Thank you. Now, what would your opinion be of a young man who paid £50 for an article worth at least £1,000?
I would say it was a shrewd operator and a second me.
Say hello to your number two.
You? Yes. The painting?
Paid 50 quid for it, worth at least £1,000.
What is it?
Only a genuine Jasper Rawlings. That's all.
Is that good?
Is that good? He was an FRA.
FRA?
Well, his wife never knew. You keep it to yourself, won't you?
Oh, yes. Well, let's have a look at it.
Pardon?
Let's have a look at it.
You are now looking at a portrait of Lady Feltham commissioned
Yeah.
in 1855 by Lord Feltham of Feltham Hall, Feltham on the Hill.
Feltham on the Hill?
And various other places, I'm told as well.
Where did you get it?
From the junk shop across the road.
Really?
Yes, the old man, he brought me over, and he said, can I show you something in the back room?
And did he?
Oh, yes. And when he whipped, I couldn't believe my glasses.
Oh, really?
I couldn't believe my glasses when he whipped the sheet off and showed me his Jasper.
Well, what makes that painting so valuable?
The woman you see in this portrait is, in fact, the 9th Lady Feltham, and Lord Feltham commissioned this picture to celebrate the arrival of the 24th child.
24 children?
All girls, he wanted a boy.
An heir?
An oxygen tank by the time he finished.
How old was he?
84.
And Lady Feltham?
19.
What happened?
Not a lot.
That's a very interesting story.
That's only the half. While sitting for this very picture that you see here...
Yeah, she fell in love with the painter.
She did.
I know.
And while she was posing for this picture, she said to him, Sir, I care not for this association. Let's have me frock back.
Because she was a lady of honour.
A lady of honour. And she said, I will hide from your passions. And if you can't find me, I shall be in the greenhouse. And he caught her between, I think it was the Sweet Williams or the Jersey Toms.
But she'd have no part of his love because she was a lady of honour.
A lady of honour is correct.
And what did he do?
He ostracised himself.
No.
And there was no national health in those days.
I'll give you £100 for that painting.
Goodbye.
No, wait a minute. I'll give you £100 for that painting.
Goodbye.
No, please. I mean, is that painting genuine?
When you've only got to see. There, look, the signature. Jasper Rawlings.
Yes. Well, but how old is it?
It's almost as old as you are.
How old's that?
It's over 100 years old.
It's taking the paint a long time to dry.
Is it?
Yes, I can see that.
What do you mean, you comical little man?
Well, wait a minute.
What's he
That's
doing?
not a Jasper Rawlings.
What do you mean?
It says Rembrandt.
Rembrandt?
Rembrandt.
I've been done.
Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help.
something amusing, you say?
Well, what's that thing there?
Our new police dog.
Police dog?
Yes, sir.
Do you mean to tell me that that thing could stop a criminal?
Stop him dead in his tracks, sir. Hop!
Do you mean to tell me that if I was a criminal and I went to bash you over the head, that thing could stop me?
Try, sir.
In love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it.
Good afternoon.
The weatherman said there might be a slight depression. I brought it with me.
Can I help you? Your satisfaction is my pleasure.
Ethel, this is my wife, Ethel. This is a gentleman who just said that your satisfaction is his pleasure. Seeing as that might take a little bit of time, let's get down to business.
Holidays?
Please, Ethel, leave this to me.
What have you got in mind?
She knows what I've got in mind, but she watches me like a hawk.
Yes?
My wife, Ethel, this is Ethel here,
Yeah.
has rather a personal problem.
Really?
It's called a face. She needs a break.
Yes.
Round about there.
Well, you know, sir, being a housewife is the most demanding of jobs.
Got nothing to do with being a housewife.
Nothing to do with housewife.
She's rather conscious of the mole on her neck.
The mole on her neck?
It keeps jumping up and swinging on her earring.
Well, sir, could you give me some indication of the kind of holiday you
Will
would
you
like?
please leave this to me, Ethel? Please!
What about the land of the windmills and tulips?
We've been to Italy.
It's...
Yes, we've been there.
Oh. Well, what about the Canaries?
She's not too keen on the millet.
Somewhere near a home?
It's a good idea.
Wales.
Wales?
Bangor.
I will do if she doesn't belt up.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I just don't know what to suggest.
It's difficult.
It is difficult.
Let's have a think.
I want to go.
Don't do that!
I want to go to where we get the pineapples from.
She says she wants to go where you get the pineapples from.
We've cracked it. That's a good idea.
Right.
Come on, that's where we're going.
Where are you going?
Sainsbury's. You going out?
Huh?
He's not going out, Tessa. You'll have to wait.
He's not going out, Tessie. You'll have to wait. I should say she'll have to wait, you and your middle-aged fantasies.
You could be right. I did try drinking that beer, you know, that refreshes parts that the other beers can't reach.
What happened?
My leg went numb. I'll be a minute, Tessa. Speak. Jump. You better not. It's good, isn't it? Well, if you're not going out, why are you all dressed up?
Well, I'm expecting a fellow writer
Oh,
that I met at the Authors Guild.
I see.
Coming around for some advice on how to become a great playwright.
Why not?
But I don't want you hanging around.
Oh, no, I'm off now.
You're off.
Yes, I'll go.
Good.
I'll go to the park, listen to the band.
Yeah, do that.
It's Gilbert and Sullivan,
Oh,
my favourites.
Oh, that's very nice.
How do you do that?
That'll be my fellow writer.
Oh, well, I'm off anyway.
Yes, okay.
Hello, Mr. Wise.
Hello, it's nice to meet a fellow writer.
Are all the fellas like him? Are all the fellas like
Come
him?
back, Paul. I thought you went to the park to listen to Gilbert and Sullivan.
Oh, I adore Gilbert and Sullivan.
Do you
So do I.
really?
I've got all the records.
So am I tell you.
Have you got the gondoliers?
No, I always walk like this. Why don't you introduce me?
Do I have to? Of
course.
Nestor, this is Eric. Eric, this is Nestor.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Do come and sit down, Nestor.
Well, Mr. Wise, I'm thrilled to be here. I really am.
Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't think so.
It's funny that. I never forget a face, do I, Albert? Never forget a face.
So, Nestor, you want to become a famous writer like what I am?
More than anything in the world.
Yes, yes. Have you brought anything I could have a look at?
There's no answer to that.
I'd much rather hear about your work. You're so very talented.
That's true.
I do adore clever men. What's your latest work about?
Well, I'm breaking new ground.
Got a job as a navvy.
You see, my latest work...
Are you going?
No. Oh. My latest work takes in the full literary spectrum of it. I mean, you mention it and I will write about it.
How about a thriller?
Good Lord, no. He's got to get up in the morning.
Tell me.
But I can have a lie-in.
Tell me, Nestor, what are you working on at...
Shut up.
Tell me, Nestor, what are you working on at the moment?
I'd much rather hear about your work. It isn't every day that a girl gets to meet the great Ernie Wise.
Oh, that's true. I must... Will you get rid of that dog? It's driving me crackers.
Take him out, then.
Get rid of it.
I'll take him for walkies, walkies.
I'll take him to the bedroom.
Tessa, look after that.
Oh, don't worry. That's just one of his middle-aged fantasies, that's all. Don't worry about it. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, my latest story...
Are you going again?
No, I'm not. My latest story is about man's inner battle. You might say it's psychological search.
For what?
Pardon?
His psychological search for what?
For what? Oh. Well, exactly. Yeah, for what? Yes.
Sounds fascinating. He's sort of lost in a fearful vacuum.
Yes, lost. In a fearful vacuum. Yeah, quite right.
Dearie me.
And the whole thing culminates in a trauma of autosuggestive self-destruction when he enters the void of uncertainty.
Hell, fire. That is exactly what my latest book is about.
It must be marvellous to have such a wonderful talent.
Oh, it is, it is.
I've written a couple of things, you know. Not on the same scale as Ernie, because we've only got the one settee.
You've never written anything
Shut
in
up.
your life.
What's your work about?
Well, it's a little on the permissive side. You know, permissive. The title will give you some idea.
What's it called?
The Night of the Big Urge.
You can't put two words together.
It's about a young girl. One night she's in bed and slowly, very slowly, the bedroom window opens and a big, husky gypsy lad climbs in. She looks at him with a look of terror. He says, "Nay, lass, do not worry. That's where I keep my ferret." Says,
You never wrote that.
now, there's something about this young gyppo that fascinates her. It's the frilly shirt and the velvet trousers. They're in the carrier bag under his arm.
You're making this
He
up.
takes her in his arms and he says it's tonight or never, and she says, "Why?" And he says, "Because I'm going to press that in." And she says, "You're not going to press that in, you leave that alone." This is all true.
You are disgusting. You
It's
are.
a gift. Don't knock a gift.
Why don't you go and make some coffee?
I will, I'll go make some. Are you sure we haven't met before?
Quite sure.
I never forget a face. Is that right, Cyril?
Sorry about that, Nestor. He's an idiot.
Ernie, you've written some wonderful plays for television.
247.
And I was wondering... Well, to be a good writer, it might not be a bad idea if I appeared in one of your plays.
Well, I mean, it's...
That way, I'd get a better insight as to how a truly gifted writer like you works.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
I was quite surprised when I met you the other day.
Oh, really?
Yes. You're so much younger than I expected. How old are you? 34? 35?
And a few months.
And you have such a firm, young body.
Sorry! It was the word body that did it.
And it's all your own hair.
Yes!
Your friend,
Yes.
Eric,
Eric, yes.
he looks much older than you are.
Yes, he is much older than I am.
I should imagine you're quite strong. Virile. Just a part in one of your plays. Look, why don't you come back to my place for dinner? A man like you needs nourishment, and you can have second helpings.
I can't find the coffee anywhere. Oh!
I'll make it.
You very nearly did then.
Right?
Right. Cards up, face up, on the table.
I'm not with you.
Hey, do me a favour, you. An up-and-coming writer? You're a gold digger, you are. You're trying to con Ernie so you can appear in one of his plays.
Well, a girl's got to make a living.
Oh, come on. If I hadn't come in there, you'd have got him in a compromising position. Not to mention the intensive care unit. And the Guinness Book of Records.
Ah, here we are. Coffee's up.
Oh, that's lovely.
Nestor, I've decided to write a special part for you in my latest play.
That's wonderful news.
It won't be a very, very big part because, you see, what with the commercials and everything in between, it gets a bit...
That's it. I'll be with you in a minute, Tessa. That's why I've seen her before she made a commercial.
Nestor is a serious writer.
She did a commercial.
She wouldn't lower herself to appear in a commercial.
Did you do a commercial or not? Be honest, did you do a commercial or not?
Tell him.
Well, yes.
See?
You've appeared in a commercial.
Just the one.
Honestly?
Yes.
Cross your heart.
Yeah, that was the one. Are they comfortable to wear? Because I'm going to get him one if they are. He plays Quasimodo next week in the play.
You appeared undressed. You appeared on television wearing one of those things? And you said you were a serious writer, and I believe you. I'll tell you... I'll tell you something. You will never appear in an Ernie Wise play.
Oh, really? Well, I wouldn't appear in an Ernie Wise play if you paid me £1,000.
I would. I flaming would, Ern. For less.
I've had enough of this. You're pompous and full of your own importance.
I'll have you know that I'm a self-made man.
It's nice of you to take the blame.
How terribly disappointing.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
You're right.
All women are like that, Ern. Bear that in mind. You know what you should do now?
What?
I'll tell you. You should go out and have a long walk and try and forget about it all.
I'll do
Have a long walk.
I'll have a long walk.
You won't have to spend anything. It's half-day closing.
All right, I'm going.
And don't talk to any women.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good lad. You can come out now, Tessa. He's gone.
They didn't believe it, you know, that you were in there with me.
Look at your hand. Tessa. Thank you. What's the sense of that, there?
It was lovely having you on the show.
Marvellous. A great pleasure working with you. I don't care what the others say.
Thank you.
Absolutely marvellous.
Well, that's it.
Yes?
Just say good night. And
Well,
we
I'm
go
off then.
home. Yeah, go home.
I'll see you at the bus stop.
Yeah, the bus stop.
Because you're not going to do anything else, are you?
No, I'm all dressed to go home.
I'll see you at the bus stop then. We'll take you out for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
On you. But we'll take you. We'll find the place.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Lovely.
You're not going to do a song or anything?
I'm not going to do anything.
Good lad.
How would you like to sing a song with a great singing style?
Oh, I'd love to.
What about Bring Me Sunshine?
Why not?
Music, please. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the year. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love.
You said you weren't going to do the song. Listen.